Alright, well, now I'm done with that. Time to go to the Steven Universe review. And I'm continuing where I last left off from me shooting guys.
Steven.
I mean, my lord, I'm an idiot. Buso Renkin. That dang, it's colder.
Gonna edit it out?
Guys, I thought I shot you.
Yeah, apparently I'm immortal now.
No!
So
Alright.
He spawned in his bed again.
I
He
respawned.
respawned in his bed with some random chick.
That would be nice.
Alright.
Yes, it would.
Alright, so we just finished watching the first episode of Buso Renkin, an anime that I have not watched since 2009, I believe. Which then furthers the solidifies that I believe it is 2007 where it came out, or it came out earlier. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I could buy the mangas for like $7, so it's been out for a while. And back here with Geis and Skulder, and let me just do a quick summary of what happened. Basically, it starts off with the main character dying because of a girl and a monster.
Just like DSC.
Well, technically, Buso Renkin came up before, so technically
I said just like it. I didn't say what came before
I
it.
know, but still. No, I'm just saying, he said just like it. Technically, D&D is just like Buso Renkin since it is before. But yeah. It's similar setup. The main character goes, tries, except this one is the main character trying to go help the girl, not try to get under her skirt. And a giant cobra snake guy comes in, stabs him through the heart.
Professor Snape.
Yeah, Professor Snape. Then he wakes up. Then the main character wakes up in his dorm, kicks the crap out of his friends while half asleep.
What? How is that even possible?
Because you never heard, don't wake up someone who's sleepwalking. Actually, it's better to wake someone up when they're sleepwalking. But as the story progresses, the main character with his sister and his friends are walking. They talk about the dream, about him getting stabbed. This one guy who reminded all of us of Professor Snape from Harry Potter. Asked him to stay after class because he forgot his bag. Because the main character forgot his bag, and apparently they're kind of strict on like what bags you can take to school. So the main character
Didn't he tell him to go pick weeds?
Yeah. So the main character, as a punishment, told him to go pick weeds. When he went to go pick the weeds, it turns out Professor Snape was actually a giant cobra snake that killed him before. The snake was about to kill him again, and where the snake also says that nothing can hurt him except for alchemy, which then that sort of lets on. You then learn later. Then the giant snake comes up from the ground, eats the sister who came to go help the main character, and then the girl that the main character was trying to help earlier, who keeps telling him to remember, appears and uses this item known as a Buso Renkin, which is shaped like a something like that.
Spider-like.
Something like that.
Metabots metal.
Yeah, like that. Metabots metal, but a lot bigger. And then she uses that to summon these spider leg-like weapons that she has, and then slices the cobra up. The sister, thinking she only bumped her head, totally forgetting she was swallowed by a giant snake, thinks...
How do you forget
I
that?
don't know. And,
Yeah.
after she wakes up,
it was probably just a dream.
or actually before she wakes up, the main character and the girl, the blue-haired girl that saved him, goes into a little bit saying what happened about him getting stabbed in the chest with the snake thing, and that she used this item known as a Buso Renkin, which, if I remember correctly, is because they talk about alchemy, saying that they talk, of course, about alchemy. If anyone's ever watched Fullmetal Alchemist or read up about alchemy, that alchemy being what to make lead into gold, or transmutation, which later on alchemy is now called chemistry. But alchemy, but in this world, alchemy created two byproducts. One, a homunculus created from artificial life, and then Buso Renkin, which was made for military purposes as weapons. And she put the Buso Renkin into his chest to keep him alive. And that each Buso Renkin has their own, I believe, weapon. So I believe Buso Renkin are prototype Philosopher Stones, if I remember correctly.
It's not a spoiler.
But
It's not a spoiler.
not really. I think they say it. I believe that's what it was. I'm not sure. Again, I'm thinking of later on in the anime, but I'm not quite sure if it comes up. Although they talk about the elixir of life, which is the Philosopher's Stone.
Right.
So really, they're byproducts of alchemy. Then no, it's not, because they talk about the elixir of life. But so later on down the line, the girl says you can either stay in your world, your happy world, or you can join the battle of fight. She goes to this warehouse where these other homunculus are, where she then gets into a fight.
Wait, didn't she tell him to stay away?
Yeah, she tells him to stay away. But she says he can be in either one, but he should be in the one that he knows he's supposed to be in, or that she knows which world he's supposed to be in. And then she goes to this warehouse, fights some more homunculus that are there. Was about to get killed when the homunculus trap her. The main character busts in. He summons his Buso Renkin and forms a giant lance that he goes, stabs the monster, grabs the lance, and like, ha ha ha, you can't get to kill me. And it turns out the little, whatchamacallit, tapestry or ribbon that's on the end of it formed into energy and rocketed him forward and killed through the homunculus and just killed everything. And thus then the main character says that he's going to help the girl rid the whole town of all the homunculus. And then that's as our story begins. She says she's going to train him and that he better not die on her again. And then that's the end of the episode. So what do you guys think about it?
I didn't really see any alchemy, so I got disappointed by that.
You do know not all alchemy is clap, transmute, or circle transmute, right?
No, I was hoping to see, like, concoctions and stuff with science, you know?
Oh, that comes up later on, especially when, what is it, Pompadour? I forget what the fudge name is. Pompadour, I forgot what it was. And
Pedro?
No, Pompadour or something, and Dr. Butterfly appear.
Dr. Butterfly. Is that a villain?
That is a villain.
He doesn't sound very intimidating.
He doesn't, but his grandson is hilarious. His grandson is hilarious.
You can't escape now.
Yeah, but what are you talking about? You like Mega Man, and your main antagonist is Dr. Wily.
The mad scientist.
And also sounds like Wile E.
His name
Coyote.
sounds evil.
But anyways, so what do you guys think about it?
I think it was alright, but when she was using her spider legs or whatever it is called, I didn't like that she was just standing still and the weapon was attacking like alone, that she didn't do anything in particular. She was just standing there and the weapon did all the work.
Well, later on down the line, you do see, if I remember correctly, she does move around more, of course, and like you see that she uses the spider legs as like ways to run up walls and stuff like that.
Okay.
And yeah, so guys, what did you think?
Kind of fan of the spear, scarf
The lance?
thing.
It's a lance.
Lance, spear, tomato,
It's a
tomato.
lance.
You know what I mean?
Freaking lance.
A
Get it
lawnmower.
right, get it right, motherfucker!
It was definitely a lot more. I swear to you, it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Strongest weapon in the
Actually, wait,
universe.
hold on a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Roger.
Just imagine, but Professor Butterfly is here and default dries, and then just like how we were talking on Yu-Gi-Oh, if you remember.
Yeah, where I pull a dual disc.
Yeah, and just like, no, who did this to you? It was default dries. No.
All right, back. Sorry, I need to grab something real quick.
Okay.
But
I'm with Skilder on that I wasn't really a big fan of the chick just standing there.
yeah, again, first episode.
Yeah, but it was kind of weird. I know that in the last fight, the enemy like was holding her still, but even before that, she was just standing on the one place and didn't do anything.
Yeah, she didn't even have to move once she figured out that they were still alive. She just got shocked, waited for her to get caught, and then the enemy drew a punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then again, is it like a shonen series? So that's to be expected.
Well, it's the beginning. Well, yeah, it's the beginning
but
of
I
it.
guess
So.
it was.
Gotta have a damsel in
Not to
distress
mention it's the big. Well,
for the shonen protagonist to show up.
well, I'm about to say she's not really a damsel in distress. Although, yeah, she was about to get killed or hurt. But yeah, anyways.
In that scenario, she was.
What?
In that scenario, she was.
Oh yeah, I guess. But either way, I say the sister was more damsel in distress, but because she really wasn't that much distressed. But yeah, that was Buso Renkin. I like it, especially later on as it goes on, because then we're gonna meet Pompadour. I forgot the fudge it is. It's Pompilion. Pompilion.
Pompilion.
I think
Sounds like a Pokemon.
No, is that a dog? Fud. It's freaking another way to say butterfly. One of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards had it, and then they changed the name of it.
Oh, I think I know what we're talking about.
What is it?
Papillion.
Papillion. There you go. Papillion. When Papillion appears, that's when things get a lot more crazier.
That sounds actually intimidating.
He's the. I think he might appear in the second episode. I'm not sure, but
Is he related to Dr. Butterfly?
Right, but
is he related to Dr. Butterfly?
Yeah, he's his, if I remember correctly. I think it's somewhat of a spoiler, but yeah, I believe he's his grandson.
Cool beans.
But yeah,
okay.
That was it. I like it. It's kind of funny how both D&D and Buso Renkin have a similar beginning. Both of them talking about when they're dying at the beginning of the anime, and then later on figuring out the girl saved both of them with some kind of magic power.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I like it. I like it because it's shonen ones. I just love. I love shonen ones, and yeah. I just like the whole hero aspects and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
So you're a big shonen manga fan?
kinda, although right now I'm reading Hellsing, which I don't think is considered shonen.
Well, yeah, since it has gore and stuff in it.
Yep, and a gun. Although really, I'm more of a blade guy, but gotta love guns sometimes.
What would be your weapon in an apocalypse, I guess?
An
If
apocalypse.
you had to choose.
Probably a
weapon?
sword, since it doesn't require ammo.
Sword. Yeah, sword. If anyone thought I was gonna say gun, no, a sword. Because a sword is way one, it doesn't run out of ammo. The only time I would probably ever use a gun is either dire circumstances, or if or if I have a sniper rifle and I'm a few miles away from the zombies that are coming to kill me. Bye!
And I don't know how to handle a gun, so I might actually fracture my shoulder shooting one.
Really? All you need to do is tense up. Just hold it. Well, actually, no. I don't.
Because sometimes
actually,
the
I don't think
recoil
you're
is too
supposed to
powerful
tense up.
for
You
your
just go
arms,
with
so
it.
your shoulder gets ruined by that.
I've shot a gun before, mine.
Well, it depends on the weapon, I guess.
Yeah, it really does.
All right. Well, this is a quick little thing. Did anyone have any other anime you want to watch after this?
Skelder, any ideas?
Well, I watch many animes, but I don't know what you saw.
Anime?
or-
You guys want to show me Rick and Morty for the first time? Something?
Well, it's not an anime.
Well,
it's-
it doesn't matter. We started this reviewing things of Steven Universe, even though it has anime
Well, I guess
qualities, and Geist hates it.
I guess
don't
I can
hate it, I
send-
just wasn't a fan of it.
You only gave it 7 11-minute episodes, which only equal up to about 3 episodes, and you said you watched 7.
Yeah, I watched 7. That's exactly what I saw. 7 episodes, even though they were only 11 minutes long.
Really? There's 11. There's 7 There's 7 minisodes, not really episodes. There's 11-minute epics.
Is minisodes even a term?
I would say I call them 11-minute epics.
Now that just sounds misleading.
Not really, because they're really epic.
11
You
minutes
want
epics?
the-
11-minute epics, like Adventure Time, Steven Universe, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, Wander Over Yonder. Each they have 11-minute episodes, but each one is pretty freaking awesome.
Okay, we're gonna watch something new that just came out.
All right, I have no idea what the heck just came out. But either way,
It'll be
we'll end
good,
this,
I
we'll end
promise.
this episode here real quick. So thank you everyone so much for
Yeah,
watching.
okay.
If you want to check out more videos, then please click the link in the description below. Do you guys have anything to end this with?
Go watch anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, anime.
And also, let me do this real quick. Buso Renkin! I know looks like the scissor blade from Kill la Kill, but I assure
hoping
you,
for a
it is the
Metal
scissor blade from
box.
Kill la Kill. What?
I was kind of hoping you had a metal.
A metal, well,
Just use your iron pants.
iron. You know what? Let's just. Oh fuck, man! I just broke something. I think I broke something. Oh well. Guys,
How
if
to
my,
end the
if, my,
video.
if my gun didn't do anything, let's see what the scissor blade does.
But I'm not wearing clothes.